What's up, Bakugan Brawlers? We're back! That's right, we've got another Wave 5. Actually, this one's a Wave 5.5 Bakugan unboxing we're proud to present. And joining me tonight is a special treat, Battlemaster 8. Yes, that's right, we're not unboxing a Darkest Bakugan. Can you believe it? Here's some love for you Pyrus Brawlers out there. We're going to show you the strongest Pyrus Bakugan that's ever been printed. In fact, this is the most powerful species of Bakugan that has ever been released throughout the whole Season 3. You are looking at Pyrus Scaboid. Scaboid is another Baku Super G Bakugan. He is a evolution Bakugan with just crazy, insane high G power. Again, the strongest species ever printed on a Bakugan. So let's zoom in and show you what his monster form looks like on the artwork there. You can see his kind of beak or turtle, like a rock turtle mouth there. And you can see all the eyes. One thing you notice is the spider-like eyes, the multifaceted eyes that adorn his whole head all the way around, both on the crown, the ridge, the top, and to both sides. And this guy is clearly alien. In fact, he looks like an alien dinosaur to me, very much like a prehistoric creature. If aliens had dinosaurs, this is what one would look like. This guy is just amazing. Talk about impressive Bakugan design. Wait till we get a look at this thing up close. It is truly amazing. And again, the strongest Bakugan species ever sold in stores, ever created. This is it. This is the top dog. Him and his Subterra brother, that is. But Scaboid's his name, and you'll remember it. Again, he is an evolution Bakugan. As you can see in this booster pack, you'll see the purple-backed card. And whenever you see the purple-backed card, you know that it is an evolution Bakugan. Most of Wave 5, actually, is evolution Bakugan. And evolution's required before you'll be able to start using this in the game. A lot of power. Again, the new BakuBoost packaging, the gold and red stripe, indicative of all Wave 4 and Wave 5 Bakugan product. Again, this is the most recent Bakugan wave to hit stores. This is actually Wave 5.5 creature that you're looking at here. And we figured why not go ahead and jump to the best and strongest of the Bakugan species out there, and that's Scaboid. So, flipping it over to the back, there is Bakugan Dimension. You can play for free. Just go to www.bakugan.com, mingle with your friends, challenge other brawlers, bring it on, and 3D battle. Well, it's pseudo 3D. It's kind of sideways brawling, but it looks a lot better actually than just the artwork there. The animations are pretty cool, and the game's a lot of fun, a lot of strategy to it. Different than the actual Bakugan card game with marbles, but I like video games and Bakugan, so it's a pretty good mix for me. All Bakugan have the DNA code. I'm sure you guys know that, but some of you don't, that are probably on Nuva Stroya and other countries where they haven't released the Gandalian Invaders, to my knowledge. It's not even out in Japan. They're still on Nuva Stroya in Japan, even though they have the new Bakutech series that's out, which is awesome. Let's stop talking and get into this thing. Again, I'm joined by Battlemaster 8. He hasn't done unboxing for a while. Let's check this Bakugan out. One of his Christmas presents. He's got a few more we haven't got to. We wanted to save them and open them up for the channel. It's been a while since he's opened up a Bakugan, so he's probably forgot some of the tricks to breaking into it. Can be a little tricky. Just go ahead and get into it any way you want. We don't keep our cards or our packaging around here, so. And we'll start off with the cards and see what cards this guy comes with. Okay, so the first card you'll notice again is a special evolution card. Again, we've primarily seen these on Super Assault Bakugan, but all the Super G Bakugan come with this card in a booster. If you get it in a triad, unfortunately, especially when you buy a 3-pack that has 3 Special Evolution Bakugan, you're not always going to get the evolution card for all 3, so you might be mistaken to think that it's just a core Bakugan with strong G power that doesn't require an evolution, but that's not right. Most of these are evolution, these Super G. So again, now we get to see the artwork and take a close-up look of Scaboid. Awesome looking, very, very impressive creature. You'll notice his forelegs and those giant metal claws that he's got that can slice and dice his opponents and enemies. His eyes all over his head allow him to see in 360 degrees from all directions, so you're not going to sneak up on this guy. He's going to be able to see you no matter where you are. So one thing that we'll notice about him that I want to point out is that he is a power level 4. Is that crazy or what? So this guy is so strong that you can't even involve him into a Bakugan game until 4 gate cards have been won. So I see this guy used in 4-player brawls, I see him used in big game battles, but in a normal 3-card wins brawl, power level 4, plus you have to skip your turn to evolve, that means you have to be tied 2-2, and then you have to skip your turn just to bring this guy into the game. Very, very risky, and I probably wouldn't make that move on a late play. But again, an incredible looking prehistoric alien Bakugan. I've seen him used by the kidnapped Bakugan Interspace Brawlers on the Gundalian side. I think he also fights with the Castle Knights on the good side with the Brawlers, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen that part in the anime. Scaboid, he evolves from any Cordum or Lythyrus under 700G. So again, you can't evolve him unless you have a Cordum or Lythyrus under 700G. Unique ability, if you have a Scaboid on a gate card alone at the start of your turn, flip a coin instead of rolling. On heads, move that gate card to your use pile and remove your Scaboid from the game. So you can't leave Scaboid alone very long, because if he's alone and it's your turn, you get to flip a coin, and on heads, you automatically win that gate card. You do have to remove Scaboid from the game, but again, since he can't enter the game until power level 4, which is so crazy by the way, Longfly, the G-Power champ of Wave 3, was only 1150G, and he was a power level 3. This one is power level 4. They better reward us with a lot of G-Power for that. Wow, what a requirement. Okay, on to the gate card. The gate card, I forgot to do this in our Ram doll, but it should be a Series E. Let's see if I can get it zoomed in right. So this is card number 17 out of 47E, which is Wave 5. That's what we're looking for. And this card is called Copper Lance. Copper gear give their printed G-Power an extra time. And it looks like we've got artwork there of, gosh, I think that looks like Blitz Drago with all that metal there. And we've got a gate bonus of 100 to Pyrus, 140 to Aquos, 90 Subterra, 0 for Chaos, also the highlighted, 200 to Darkus, and 100 to Venus. So a great card for a Darkus player. My son probably would want to trade this to his older brother, although he may not want to trade it, because then that'll give him an edge in brawls. Again, Copper Lance, Copper Gear give their printed G-Power an extra time. Cool artwork there of Drago and his gear, and this is a Copper Gate card. Well, you can tell from the name Copper Lance, but also the coloring of the gate card. So cool. Let's take a look at this Bakugan up close and in high definition. Here we go. So one of the things that you'll notice about it right away is this guy has a very impressive exterior design. He really looks like an alien, like an asteroid. Like he travels through space in his closed up form, and just look at the detail of the etching on the plastic, the actual carving of the little rivets and divots that have been taken out of him. I mean, just looks like he's been blasted. There, right down the center of him, he's easy to recognize because of his set of the eyes. And again, the eyes are like the eyes of a fly. They can see in all different directions there. And there's lots of almost mini eyes within the eye. And as we circle around the side of him, on his legs, you can see a starburst pattern or a fire pattern. This guy does, in battle, shoot out flames out of his jaw and out of his mouth. So that's one of the things that he uses, plus obviously his 4 claws. But again, look at the blasted etching on the side of it. It looks so cool. Kind of like, let's see, Thunderwilda? Was it Thunderwilda that had that? Nuvastroya? Kind of like Thunderwilda. We've seen some etching before, but again, the level of detail is insane. A very cool Bakugan, a Wave 5.5 Bakugan, and again, the strongest species ever made. We're going to show you that G-Power in just a second. This guy is only outclassed by his Subterra brother with slightly more G-Power. But look, there's the bottom of him. You can see kind of like, almost like rock-type scales. You can see. If I were in Europe, I would say those look like kind of the way a lot of the streets are, made out of the stone. And again, makes sense that he evolves from a Cordum. I see rock or just blasted rock when I look at this guy. So again, a super cool exterior, very, very impressive. Can't wait to see what he looks like, show you guys what he looks like opened up in the battlefield. So again, knowing your Bakugan in closed ball form is important. If you see it on the shelf, if you see this in a triad, especially at the top, it's going to be the high G-Power version. So look for that. An easy way to spot the Scaboid is those starbursts, plus the 3 sets of eyes, and again, also the battle damaged exterior. Again, looks like he's been traveling through space, colliding with other asteroids. All right, enough of that. Let's go ahead and roll this guy out into the game field. We'll turn the mat around for Battlemaster 8 and see what this guy's like to roll. Okay. We got a miss, so we might be a little bit tricky. Line him up, get set. Awesome, there he is. Take a look. Sweet. So we got a stand there. Let's take a look at this Pyrus Beast up close. This alien monster. One thing you'll notice, again, is he's got the battle gear pegs on the back. Most of the Super Assault, like Quake or Splight, didn't have the ability to use battle gear, but the Super G Evolution Bakugan can use battle gear. Awesome. Take a look all the way around, and you can see those eyes that I mentioned. He's got 3 on this side, 3 on the top, and 3 to the other sides. That's 9 eyes. And again, they're actually the multifaceted eyes. They can see from any different direction, any different angle, 360 degrees. There's his claws. He's got 4 of them on his legs right there. You can see those claws that slice up his enemies. Very powerful. His tail. And let's see if he's got G-Power. So he's got 4 of those, and let's take a look at the G-Power on this guy. Wow! 1,280 G. Definitely the strongest Pyrus Bakugan ever sold in stores, and again, the strongest species ever printed in a Bakugan. Man, what a cool looking creature. If I go around to the front, he's got a spring neck. If I go around to the front and show you his beak-like jaw, that's actually where he shoots out flames to burn his enemies. And man, a very, very sweet looking Bakugan. In terms of Bakugan design, Spin Master, you're doing a great job with this. I hope you bring us awesome designs. I'm sure you will for Mectanium Surge, which is next year's season 4. That's probably coming out in just a few months. But this is the peak of what we've seen so far in Bakugan design, and also Bakugan G-Power. Give you that G-Power again there on camera. 1,280 G. The only Bakugan stronger that exists, that's legitimate, is this guy's bigger brother, his Subterra brother, and he clocks in at a whopping 1,300 G, which we would have unboxed him, but you know what? Battlemaster 8's a Pyrus Brawler, so we wanted to give some love for you Pyrus Brawlers out there. We see a lot of Darkest Bakugan because that's what my older son collects, but we've got some cool Pyrus Bakugan that we're going to be sharing with you too. This is the first of a few unboxings that Battlemaster 8's going to do. His Christmas stash that he managed to get for Christmas of Bakugan. Now, one cool thing about this guy's spring-loaded head is he can rear up his jaws and attack. Do you want to show everyone how to do that? Spring it a little harder. A little harder. Let me try. So we'll spring it up, and it should spring his neck into the backward position, kind of an up-reaching position, ready to attack this guy. So kind of a cool little thing about his neck is spring loaded, and again it can go back into the attack position with the flip of your finger there. And you can see all 4 of his claws and his tail singular. Awesome looking Bakugan. Again, some type of alien creature. Very, very cool. Want to put some battle gear on him? So let's put a Zukinator on him. I think it goes the other way, in a leaning forward position on Zook. Awesome. Take a look at that. How sweet is that? 1,280 G Pyrus Scaboid with a Zukinator on his back. Like this guy needs an extra attack, like a cannon to go with the flame already coming out of his mouth. And those claws. This guy is a major beast. Power level 4 though, so he takes a lot to evolve, but super cool Bakugan to own. I like it. Let's take a look at him one more time. Show everyone at home how to properly close this guy up. So make sure I can see here with the camera. Okay. So what do you do first?
First grab the tail.
Okay.
Put it up, grab the head.
Yep.
Stick that into the tail.
Okay, now you got 4 legs with 4 massive claws.
Put one of your fingers, usually your pointer, on the top. Okay. And then try folding up the other ones.
Okay. So you fold them up one at a time, huh? And then it stays closed?
Yeah, should. You might have to do this.
Give it a squeeze?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Let's show everyone at home one more time. Let's roll them out into the battlefield so they can enjoy this awesome Bakugan. Let me get the camera ready. Okay, are you set? Let's do it. Yes! Stand, Pyrus Scaboid. So there he is in his neck upright, spring-loaded neck position. Attack mode. Cool. What a fierce Bakugan. 1,280G. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And you know how we roll. Until next time, Bakugan Brawl!